Okay, so here's what's been going on lately. I found 6 baby kittens in the rain, and I didn't plan on keeping them at all. Like, I don't pick up strays, I don't adopt stray animals or anything, but I just felt really bad for them because they were just soaking wet in the rain, and there was like thunder and lightning, and they were all like shivering and stuff. So I decided to take them in, and I thought I could just drop them off at the shelter the very next day, but that wasn't the case. Not because I wanted to keep them, but because the shelters wouldn't take them. They didn't have any room to keep 6 kittens. And I contacted 12 shelters in total. Yeah, I've contacted the no-kill shelters first, and then I just started contacting like the normal shelters and the SPCA, I think that's what you call them. But none of them none of them could take any of them in. Ouch. As you can see, they really like to play. They're really active. I've been feeding them the best canned food that they had at the pet store, like the healthiest one. It was kind of pricey, but yeah, they're little kittens, and I'm not gonna keep them for long anyway. I wasn't gonna keep them for long, but they eat every day. They have, I feed them both wet canned cat food, and I mix it with solid food. So whoever adopts them can switch them off to a solid diet if they need to. They all drink water. I always give them water. They're all litter trained, as you can see. They know how to use. They all know how to use the litter. They usually like sleep right away because I let them out to play. And by the time I set them in here, I put the litter box on one side, have this side, the clean side, they can play in, and just sleep most of the time anyway. So yeah, right now I have one boy, this little one right here. He's the runt of the litter. He was like the tiniest one. He's like the nicest, sweetest, kindest one out of all of them. He's really timid, but he's super playful, and if the other ones try to bully him, he'll fight back, so he's not like totally helpless or anything. He looks to follow you around everywhere too. So if anyone wants him, he's everyone's favorite so far. Aww. And then we have the black ones. They play like a lot. They're full of energy and they never stop playing. There's one of them in particular that she hasn't eaten any solid food yet, and she's been only drinking kitten formula. I thought that was a problem at first. There could be, I don't know, I'm not a vet, but I looked it up, and sometimes it's perfectly normal. Those are considered bottle babies, where they just pretty much like drink milk for most of their kittenhood, or I guess that's what you call it. Those are usually pretty rare and sought after, and I had no idea. So what bottle babies are, they're pretty much more attached to humans. Like she's always following. I think it's this one. She's always following me everywhere, but she'll like follow you everywhere. As long as you give her some milk, she won't eat solid food yet. But whoever can adopt her, can take her to the vet and see what's going on. Yeah, I can't afford to take all of them to the vet. I didn't plan on keeping them all, like at all whatsoever. Oh yeah, this one is definitely the bottle baby. There she is. She's like hiding under me. Where are you? There you are. And she was. And then we have that other one. She's the biggest one out of all of them. The striped one. The rest are females, and she is like the biggest one. She knows how to like. She's the first one that was able to escape her tank. They all play. They all get along. Ouch! Ouch. Yeah, they're like super rowdy right now. So I let them play for like about an hour, and they'll wear themselves out, and they'll just pretty much nap on the floor, and I'll just put them back in the tank. Yeah, she is the biggest one. This one's actually she's actually a total lap cat out of all of them. Like if I sit anywhere, usually when she's not playing around with the other kittens, she'll just come and sit on my lap. She's the first one to come and sit on my lap. She would even like break out of her tank, run into the living room, just to like come sit on my lap. So she's like she's also one that follows you around everywhere. I don't know about some of them. Some of them have like this one. I don't know what's happened. I found them like that. Like they kind of have missing fur somewhere. Now, if anybody decides to adopt them, you guys should take them to the vet to see what's going on. But so far, it doesn't look like it's bothering them. I think one other one, yeah, the little boy right there, he has one like on his tail somewhere, but it doesn't seem to bother them. They all seem pretty healthy. And the one that drinks only milk, she's actually bigger than the two of the kittens that we have. So I don't think her milk diet's a problem right now. But like I said, you can always take her to the vet, which you should, and look it up and see what's going on. But I've been taking care of the kittens. I've been cleaning them. Ouch. They've been all, they seem to be doing well. So I've had a few people ask if they've had their shots or anything yet, and the answer is no, because like I said, I never planned on keeping them. I just wanted to take them off the streets and out of the rain, and I thought I could just simply drop them off at a shelter. But apparently that's not how shelters work. So I'm adopting them off to people who really, really want to save a kitten and bring a cat into their lives. So if you decide to take one, it'll be your responsibility to take them to the vet and get them checked out and dewormed and things like that. If you're not willing to do that, or if you can't afford to, please, please, please leave them or recommend them to someone else who can, because the last thing I want is for someone who to take a kitten and not be able to afford it, and you won't be able to afford to buy them cat food and kitty litter, and struggle to pay rent or to buy yourself food, and that's the last thing I want for anybody. So if you can't do that, please leave them or recommend them to someone else who can, because I just don't want someone to give up on a cat and let it go and it ends up being hit by a car, or have yourself struggling to to take care of this cat. So if you have any more questions, please don't be afraid to let me know. Just contact me, because I just need to send them off to a good home. And thank you everybody for watching. Please spread the word. These kittens need some love.